name is Anthony Phillips Njoku, and I'm a certified professional digital trader with 13 years of experience. I'm the founder of 10x Digital Lane, an online platform where you can learn how to trade the digital market and also how you can be able to utilize technology and make 6 figures within 6 months on the real estate market. If you'd like to learn more, dive down to our website, www.10xdigitallane.com, or visit one of our social medias on the comment section and the bio. So today is our trading technical breakdown for the time period of April 30th to May 5th. And on this, we break down the current market situation, the technicals and the fundamentals, and our buyers heading into the new week. So currently on DXY, we saw that DXY made a reaction on this H4 validation point over here, this H4 validation point. And since then, DXY has been giving us bullish swings. This is a swing high, swing low. So I'm expecting the next swing high. So if we then narrow this down, this is the last green candle that created this reversal from here. This is our bearish order block. And this is the last red candle that has not fulfilled efficiency, which is our bullish order block. I expect market to go into this bullish order block or go into this bearish order block. But because of the current market candles, you can see it is a bullish candle. I expect market to go into this bearish order block, fulfill efficiency, and dive down into this bullish order block, fulfill efficiency for a buy bias. And this is our trade for the week, this buy, this impulsive buy. Because the corrective structures can take time, but the impulsive buy is going to be very fast and quick. So most times when market wants to correct, you can see market can take a lot of time to correct. This was just a corrective structure of this impulsive move. We can see this impulsive move was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 candles straight. But this is a corrective structure, which is the next impulsive move after we see this corrective structure fulfill efficiency, both bullish and bearish. It might not fulfill this bullish order block, but it can give us a structure here. When there's a change of structure above here, that means that we know that we're going up here to fulfill this efficiency. But if there is a reversal at this point, I'll be heading towards this direction. I'll be looking for the buy bias into this bearish order block and H4 validation point, and also the 1-day validation point as well. So we're expecting dollar to be strong. Then if we're expecting dollar to be strong, I'll be heading to Euro USD. On Euro USD, we have this structure. Relax, is loading. Okay. Okay, so for Euro USD, like I said, looking for my sell setups. I'm looking for my sell setups. And currently on Euro USD over here, you can see we have the last green candle, which the market needs to go into here for full efficiency at because there's an order block that was broken. There was a market structure that was broken here, but it never returned to origin. If you want, we can check it out, but that will be on a smaller time frame. There is let me check this on the Euro USD. So this market created an M15 MSB over here. Get an M15 MSB over here before dropping magnificently. So we're expecting to come back into origin. So this is the last green candle before this drop, green. And this is the last green. Okay, for last week, I see that the market fulfilled that efficiency with this candle. So over here, I can see another candle here, which market has not fulfilled this efficiency. So due to the current direction of the market, I see the market needs to come back into that other block and then drop. My bias is dollar to be strong. My bias is dollar to be strong. And this candle, the market opens up and we have a slippage towards here, looking for the buy setups up to this point. But this is where we're looking for our sell setups within this H4 validation point and also H4 candle this week here. So if the market comes back into here, we can take the buys, and the market comes into here. But my overall bias is sales. So if you can just focus on looking for the sell setups mainly, that will be a safer zone for you. So for AUD/USD, it has a different structure. It has a total different structure from the other measures. So for the AUD/USD, let's check this out from the past. Okay, so for AUD/USD, you can see vividly that we have this green candle that pushed this market to the upside. There was a break of structure here. Market came back, fulfilled efficiency, and continued moving up. So last week on Friday, we expected market to be held by this H4 validation point, but no, market slipped lower with this candle. So now, but we see a rejection and a reversal at this point, which is another H4 validation point, which has held the market 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It has held the market. So this is a very area of high reversal. So if the market comes back into this point, good. We are looking for the buy setups, and from here we can take it up to this H4 validation point, very validation point at the top. That's what I see for AUD/USD, more of a buy setup for AUD/USD. And if you go down to the smaller time frame, you can see that there is an M50 market structure break and return to origin already positioned for the market. This is about 1:5, 20 to 100 pips move. So the next pair on our list is USD CAD. Yeah, USD CAD, we had a lot of expectation for a sell reversal over here last week, but it disappointed us. Instead of reversing from this point, which we saw this H4 validation point, we hope that will help hold the market over here. We saw this H4 validation point, and there was some reversals at that point, but the market slipped to the upside. And now on Friday, we saw this red candle to the downside. So we have this H4 validation point with this green candle over here, and from here we'll be expecting the market to come back to fulfill efficiency before we take the shorts. You understand? And if I take that short, I can be expecting because more is a correction and not a reversal. It's a correction, so I can expect more of this push to come back to this 62. Then we'll be expecting more push from here to the upside. That's what I see for USD CAD. So I'm looking more for the sell setups for the reversal, and since it has completed, it has broken the H4 validation point, we need to expect it to return to an origin. There must be an origin here that has not fulfilled the efficiency. When it comes back into there, we'll be taking it sell. But if it doesn't come back and just keep selling, good, you look for this next buy opportunity to the upside into this bearish validation point. So the next pair on my list is US oil. So for US oil, we have this simplified moves. One is there's a resistance here and market moved down, returned had this if we made this breakout and came back into this resistance and kept falling. So now it has created a support. I expect US oil to keep falling to keep dropping. But before it drops continuously, it needs to come back into the H4 validation point over here, fill an efficiency which has not fulfilled, and then continue dropping. It can even break this H4 validation point over here and drop down to this next H4 validation point over here, which is also an area of high support. I told you guys that US oil will come and fill this week, this gap. And that's exactly what it did. It came back and filled this gap. So since it has filled this gap, I expect it to keep dropping. Since it came back into its consolidation box with at the price of between the price of 83.24 and 70.12 cents. So it's back into its consolidation box. So if it comes back, I'm expecting to drop down below here and then still continue the consolidation. But that's my bias for a job. So why for Bitcoin? Then I think we're magicians when it comes to Bitcoin. We're magicians nowadays. I think this my new strategy is now working out like never before. So over here we had our last 3 weeks bias for Bitcoin to go from 28,000 to 30,000. And it played out extremely well. So after that week, we told you that Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin to fall from 31,000 to 28,500. You understand? So we had an M10 market structure break, return to origin. The market kept on weakening at that return to origin, before it dropped. Then last week, we told you guys that Bitcoin is going to be going up from the mark of 27,500 up to 29,000. And all these trades we're placing is a trade of 1:2. This is 1:, this was about 1:11. No, this was meant to be 1:2. I think it was the re-entry trade that adjusted it this way. But this one was 1:2 risk to reward ratio. This one was 1:2 risk to reward ratio. And now this current trade for Bitcoin, because I'm telling you guys, I'm expecting dollar to be strong for this week we're going into. Due to the NFP on Friday, this is the first Friday of the month, so NFP is going to play. I told you guys, sell Bitcoin from this mark of 29,500 and take your profits at 27,500. But due to I'm placing a trade of 1:3 and crypto is highly volatile, it could still go lower. It could still go lower from this point down to 27,400. So that's it. So already our trade is activated and it is in profit. So I expect Bitcoin against the USDT to drop further because I expect DXY to be weak. Sorry, DXY to be strong, but DXY is the strength of dollar and it has given us a bullish bias, uptrend structures. So that's what I see for this week we're going into. So stepping into the fundamentals, let's check the fundamentals. Today is when we expect high volatility in the market. Okay. Let me reload this. Okay, so let me sign in. Okay. So go to the economic calendar. So for the economic calendar, exactly by 12 a.m. today, we have AUD Judo Bank Manufacturing PMI. That's by 12 a.m. this morning. So for this AED Judo Bank Manufacturing PMI, it says a higher than expected figure should be seen as positive for the AED, while lower than expected figure should be seen as negative. So currently, because of 48.1 is lower than 49.1, this could be our fundamental that will push the market to the downside to feel like efficiency before we take to the upside. So why tomorrow as well, early in the morning, 6 a.m., we have JPY consumer confidence. I don't have any bias. I don't have any bias for Japanese yen pairs. So focus more on our card, because USD card, I'm expecting a sell setup. So by 2:30 tomorrow, I will monitor USD card and see if we can get these sell setups, because this is a S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. So a higher than expected figure should be seen as positive for card, while lower than expected figure should be seen as negative for card. So currently 48 is lower than 48.6. I like this because it's going to give US dollar the strength we need to push it back up to the H4 return to origin. And from there we can start selling USD card probably before 2:30. And then secondly is this AUD is lower than the previous information, which is also going to have high chances of pulling the AUD down into to full efficiency before we take the buys for AUD. Then by 2:45 we have London news. And this is PMI. Higher than expected figure should be seen as positive for dollar, while lower than expected figure should be seen as negative. So 50.4 is higher than 49.2. So this is good. Dollar showing that dollar is strong, which is also something that has chances to control the AUD USD going down and the USD card going up as soon as the market opens up. While the ISM manufacturing PMI, the higher than expected figure should be seen as positive for the for dollar, while lower than expected figure should be seen as negative. So 46.7 is higher than 46.3. So this is also a second data that's showing that dollar has high chances to push AUD, USD to the downside and USD card to the upside. So on Tuesday, we have news on AUD as well. These interest rate decisions by the Reserve Bank. Interest rate is when interest rate is increased, it helps to control inflation, which is good for an economy. So currently we have a neutral data, 3.6%, 3.6% for the Reserve Bank of Australia interest rate decision. So it is neutral. It is neutral. So the next is for Euro by 7 a.m. This is retail sales month over month. A higher percentage is better for the economy. So 0.4% is higher than minus 1.3%, which is good for the euro, and minus 3.6% is higher than minus 7.1%, which is good for the euro. Retail sales in euro, but this is what controls the market for the meantime while we wait for the actual to drop. So why this is S&P Global Manufacturing PMI? This is bad for Europe because 49 is lower than 51.3. Then unemployment rate, we expect unemployment rate to be lower. So 6% is lower than 6.2, which is good for Euro. Then PMI, this is lower than this, which is 3.2. Then this is PMI again. This is lower than this, 3.3. So we have about, this is lower than this, 4.344. So we have about 4 positive news for Euro and 4 negative news for Euro currently. Then over here is inflation rate year over year. When inflation increases, let's confirm that. So you had the expected figure should be as positive, while lower the expected figure should be as negative. So when inflation rate increases, it is good for the currency as well. So 7% is higher than 6.9, which is good for Euro. CPI is also known as consumer price index, which is inflation. So 122.7. There's high impact news on Euro that's on Tuesday. So I'm focusing more on Euro USD, and this could be those news that will push the Euro to the direction I want to see, either bullish or bearish. So on Wednesday we have AUD news. Judo Bank Service PMI. This is higher than this, which is good for the AUD. This has high chances of pushing the AUD more to the upside. And retail sales, this is higher than this. It's good, good, good. So on Wednesday, we have some good positive news that will control the markets, pushing AUD to the upside. Why on that same Wednesday, we have unemployment rates for the euro, early London session, 8%, 6.6%, which is neutral, so undecisive now. Why for the Wednesday, we have a lot of news, Fed interest rate decision, Fed press conference. This has high chances of pushing the euro USD to the downside because currently you can see the ADP employment changes. ADP, these are a private institution employment changes, which is more like non-farm payroll. It's more like non-farm payroll, but for private companies. Then this is S&P Global Service PMI. This is higher than this. This is 53.7 is higher than 52.6, which is good for the dollar. Then the ISM non-manufacturing PMI is 51.8, 51.2, which is good for the dollar because it's higher. Then Fed interest rate decision. When interest rate is higher, it's good for the economy because it helps control inflation. So 5.25% is higher than 5%, which is good for the dollar. So the same on Thursday, we have balance of trade on AUD. So there's a lot of trades on AUD, euro, volatile news. But the main news that will push a lot of people's interest is Friday news for the non-farm payroll. So for the non-farm payroll, we have unemployment rates 3.6% against 3.5%, which is bad. So if we have a lower data, probably have 3.55%, then this is going to be good for the dollar, which is going to help push the dollar to the downside massively. So non-farm payroll for April, which is 180K, we need to have a higher figure than 180K. We have a higher figure than 180K, which is a lot the amount of people that are paid income or salaries. So it is going to be good for the dollar. So this is the main news. But to remind you guys, because we have a community, we'll be trading together on Wednesday. We're trading the New York session on Wednesday. We'll start the trading session by 12:30, so we can get prepared for the ADP employment changes, S&P Global, and we'll trade it down to or probably we can just leave it for the Fed interest rate decision by early Asian session. Probably we can trade 6 p.m. But anyhow, the most volatile news I know that will push the market is this Wednesday news, and also secondly is the Friday news for the non-farm payroll. So wherever happens, we'll keep you guys updated, so you'll be able to join us to trade. So if you don't want to miss any of these events, you can dive down to our Telegram, join our Telegram. The link will be posted on the bio, and also do try as much as possible to promote this content, like this content, subscribe, click the notification icon so that you'll be updated whenever we drop any content on our social media or YouTube platform. Thank you once more. My name is Anthony Phillips Njoko. I really appreciate you staying to this end. You have a profitable trading week.